Hello, my name is Swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Gerber folding sheath knife. This is a franchise with Bear Grylls. I never did watch his show. I don't watch much TV anyhow. I think one day I saw a little bit of that show as I was in a hotel room waiting on the flight, but that's about it. So that knife is on the market for quite a while now, so the prices did drop in USA. You get that now relatively inexpensive, and because of the ergonomic handle design, I did want to test that out, so I got me one example. As we look at the box, we have that bigger blister box with the knife that was in here, and on the side we have that little pocket guide, and on the back side is the black Cordura sheet. We see there the information. They don't tell you exactly what kind of stainless steel blade it is, blade material, but it's made in China, so it is how it is. gerbergear.com is the website. So that much about the packaging. What you get is the knife, that pocket guide, and the sheet. That pocket guide may be online available as a PDF by now to print out. Just gives you some basic information about navigation, how to make snares, traps. On the side we have an inch ruler, then some notes about water purification. We have a little bit something about fire making, about closing, shelter. Just the absolute basics. On the bottom we have a centimeter ruler. So that much about the paperwork. Then we have the sheet, also made in China, with the little flap. This one is to be carried in the traditional way or horizontal on the belt, so that way the belt goes through. It's pretty nice made. The part here was a bit too long, about double the length, so I cut that off and rounded a bit the edges. Also I needed to flame a bit off with the big lighter the frayed edges. That's always with Cordura parts. How long the Velcro gonna last is another question. Would have been quite likely better to use a snap instead of a Cordura. All in all, it's pretty solid made. Only the Cordura is make me a bit wonder how long it's gonna last. Then we have the knife. Unfortunately, it is, as best as I see, available only in a combo edge. It would have been nice to have it in a plain edge. We have a one hand opening knife. We have two blade studs there to open it with your thumb for right or left hand. Then we have the lock back, well protected in here, so that knife can be used by left or right handers really easy. There is no pocket clip on the knife itself, that's why we have the sheet. Nice big lanyard hole for a 550 paracord should go through it without problem. It's good 6mm. We have two pieces of steel in it, the blade and the locking bar, and then a couple screws for the privet. I needed to loosen up the main screw a bit that it opens easier. Also I needed to oil it. It was completely dry. Now it works. What we also had a bit of trouble is the sharpness out of the box. The plain edge part I did already resharpen. That was not as sharp as it could be right out of the box. The serrated part still needs a bit resharpening. That, as they grinded it in, they let a burr on the other side. But again, if we look at the price point of this knife, that was less than $15 shipped, brand new in the box, so that is something you can do yourself. What is for me the nice thing is that we have that contoured handle. The gray part is rubberized, it's relatively soft. Orange part is hard plastic. It's not a bright orange as we use on our Swiss Army knives. It's more softer orange there, but it's still okay looking. I would have preferred if we have the same knife also in a black and gray variation. That would have been better for me. But what I really like about it is the feel. With that softer rubberized part, it really gives you a great feel compared to all the hard G10 or aluminum or else harder material handles. This one really gives you a good feeling. That should work for a long time without getting your hand tired. Also, pretty much all is rounded off. I needed to dehorn it a little bit inside, the corners inside here and at the end, but the rest is absolute rounded off, so it's nice in your hand. For a one hand opening, it's no problem. For closing, that's a bit, yeah, you can do it. It needs a bit training. Then for the sheath, the knife fits in the sheath pretty tight. So even if the flap would be open, it should not come out and get lost by itself. But with the snap, that would be for sure a better, more durable solution than the Velcro. Maybe later in time, as I test this out, as the Velcro get bad, that I put on a snap myself. That is relatively easy possible, but would have been nice from start to put in a snap that could not be that much higher price because the sheath and the knife is made in China. Yeah, so that much about the Gerber folding sheath knife.